Do not fursuit in the woods at night. It's hunting season. This is no joke. Stay on the marked hiking paths. Please stay safe, cubs.
Who out there shooting purple deer and bright green foxes that walk on two legs and have big old toony eyes? Nearsighted hunter who relies on his other senses to identify his prey. It's so dumb. I mean, it's been a minute since I made a furry IRL video, but I have not seen a single gigantic anthropomorphic wolf that I would have thought, yeah, maybe they need to watch out for themselves in the woods at night. No! By their metric, wouldn't I have to? What if they thought I was a real dinosaur? Hi, friends. It's been a minute. You might have noticed I've been gone for a little while, and you might be thinking, ha, I wonder what OT did with his vacation. Well, I'm here to tell you, I was sick. No vacation, I was just feeling under the weather, and instead of pushing myself to make a bunch of videos while I was feeling sick, I decided maybe I'll just sleep. But I'm on the tail end of that, and I'm looking forward to doing more videos with all of you. Today we're taking a look at Tumblr. We haven't looked at Tumblr since, my goodness, I don't think we've done this one since before Facecam, which was like 2 years ago, 2.5. Whoa, okay, do you know what's coming up? On the 13th of this month was when I uploaded the very first video to this channel 3 years ago. I cannot believe how many of you have found your way over here since then. Holy heck, why? Thank you all for watching these videos. Why don't we look at something silly? I'm looking forward to this one. All right, let's get started. I'm a dinosaur. No, don't shoot me.
Tragic. 37 clowns were killed today in a devastating one-car pileup.
The funeral only has one casket. It's what they would have wanted.
This is so sad. I might start crying. Pulls out a handkerchief. Pulls out a handkerchief.
Pulls out a handkerchief. You get it? It's the clowns. They're one car. According to a survey, Gen Z is more likely to recognize Sonic the Hedgehog than Shakespeare. Well, yeah, how's Shakespeare gonna recognize a blue hedgehog when he's dead? I have misunderstood the post. I mean, fair though, none of us know what Shakespeare looks like. There was like a painter way back in the day that was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what Shakespeare is. I'm not copying anyone else's work. This is really Shakespeare. A Norwegian island wants to get rid of time. Norwegian island Summeray wants to become the world's first time-free zone. The sun does not set for weeks during its summer, and it isn't seen for long winter periods. With a perpetual day or night, residents want to abolish clock time entirely.
The ideal existence.
Imagine never being late to anything. Hey, what time is it? Boom, boom, boom. FBI, open up!
What do you got in here? Clocks? Time things? What's that on your phone? Is that a timekeeper device?
Clock. I forgot the word for clock. Very temporarily, I found it.
Ancient Greek word of the day.
Greek noises, Greek noises!
Which means devoid of goats, hence incredibly steep, to the point that not even goats can climb it.
Goat forsaken. Son of a bee sting.
Siblingless writers.
Hey sis, hey little bro.
I'm right, and I should say it.
Wait, how are peoples with siblings greeting each other then?
Hey. Greetings. Fortnite dances. Yeah.
What? Who says, hey sis, hey little bro? What are you, adopted?
If someone made pixel art of mulch, I'd be a very happy boy.
Oh, no problem. Enjoy your mulch. Throwback to the time I didn't realize that mulch was the name of someone's fursona.
What did you do to mulch?
Oh no!
Hands down, the funniest thing I have ever heard at college was overhearing the following sentence at a conference.
I asked him what his pronouns were and he said, PhD?
You will refer to me as Doctor and Doctor Alone.
Hi, Dr. Alone. I'm OneTopic. Horton hears somebody that he used to know.
You didn't have to cut me off.
Do you ever regret drawing something? I love it. Oh no. I love it, but I just thought of the implication as, oh, they're naked in that video.
Who you smashing?
Oh my goodness, flippin' gracious. Oh, who am I smashing? OP with a hammer? Hey, SpongeBob.
But I mean more like, hang on, I got something for this.
Hey, SpongeBob, I'm Patrick.
After saying anything to anyone, I have to get normaler.
Still laughing about yesterday during gender sexuality studies class when a professor had everyone chant, vagina, he nice, vagina, a few times to make us more comfortable with saying those terms. Okay, I didn't need to feel targeted. And this girl just stands up slowly and says, this isn't math class. Thinking about how there are people who literally actually speak Dutch every day and it's normal for them and they just have to unironically speak that language to live their lives and not for comedy. How the do Dutch people have adult fun times seriously? Like,
Google English, spank me daddy. In Dutch,
give me ein Klapp, Papa. You can't be serious. I'm dying. I'm dying. Give me ein Klapp, Papa. This helpful stingray offered itself up as a tent for a diver who decided to have a lie down on a seabed at Grand Cayman.
a blankie. Oh,
A sea blankie. I now have a sudden urge to go peruse Amazon until I find an entire blanket the size and shape of a stingray. I want a sea blankie.
lemon
know.
noises. Lemon
Get
noises.
it.
These are the
Enough.
sounds of lemons.
US things that I only know from internet and TV that I won't believe until I've seen them with my own two eyes. Girl Scouts selling cookies.
Garbage disposals. Those are only in horror movies.
Regular school assemblies. PSAs. Coupons. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Cheerleaders. Serious school sports teams. Spirit Week. Still not convinced this isn't a myth.
I can't believe in an industry ripe with falsehoods you managed to list everything that actually exists.
It's all real.
Okay, American things that I absolutely did not believe until I saw them myself. Salad made of marshmallows at Thanksgiving. A Christmas meal made entirely of marshmallows. Spreadable marshmallow like peanut butter. A sandwich, okay, that apparently everyone had called Fluffernutter. Yeah, a sandwich made of marshmallow. Most of my gripes with America are marshmallow related.
My guardian angel looking at my life decisions like, my favorite season is the fall of the patriarchy. Your first and last recent emojis are your gender now. Mine is be people. People. Be
smooch. Be smooched. Be smooched. Be love. Be love. Beloved. Be love.
Great. My gender is employee.
Oh no.
My gender is ceaseless watcher, I guess.
Okay, wait. Mine's a purple heart and then fireworks. What? Why? Quote, homeowners with citrus trees in their yards can apply online to have parasitic wasps mailed to them that can then be released onto citrus trees. Oh, thanks, Florida Department of Agriculture. I wonder if you have to prove that you own citrus trees so they can weed out the freeloaders who just want to cheat the government out of wasps. Rather than having parasitic wasps, did you know that most places in the world can just order praying mantises? Did you know that? Did you know that you could just have praying mantises mailed to you? I might be the only one who is endlessly entertained by this, but oh my goodness, wasps are cool and all, but I raise you. I always appreciate a courteous email from a student.
Dear Professor I hope this email finds you well.
Oh, Jonathan Birch. It took me a moment to check his last name, and I thought the student was 100% done with life and didn't fear God. Oh, wheesh. I'm glad that this teacher was able to find the humor in the situation. I've definitely had instructors that feel like they have the power of Odin himself and can strike you down at any time just because they're your teacher. But my goodness, everyone that told me high school was going to be easier than everything else in life, no! Being in school was some of the most difficult times in my entire life, and everything else has been like, it's been hard, but it's been better. You pick up a small device. On its small screen, it simply says, 1 skill point remaining, and a list of 8 attributes. You click on strength and instantly feel your muscles stiffen a little. The screen now says, level up to gain more skill points.
Jump cut to me in a shady alley, armed with a tennis racket, swinging at rats with wild abandon.
I don't know if people say wild abandon. I like that. Thinking about my optometrist who was treating my eye infection and said, if it hurts, you can rinse your eye with boiled water.
Look at me. Look at me. I want you to understand that I mean water that has been boiled and has since cooled. Not boiling water. Do you understand?
Like, I'm so grateful for this man ensuring that I wouldn't destroy my eyes by pouring boiling water in it, because it is an adequate assessment of my intelligence.
This is a man who has experienced
The public. TM. Look at me.
Wait! How many eggs can you hold in your hand at once without creating an egg disaster?
My high score is 6.
I don't know, maybe 3?
Blump!
With me.
Blump!
with me and my 8 eggs. I dare you.
Okay, you are so cheating with a hand. It's down on the cutting board. Lift that hand up. Oh no, that shadow does look separated.
You coward!
You come here unable to match my skill and accuse me of resting my hand on the cutting board?
You're going to rue this day for the rest of your life.
By the power of Bartholomew Chungus Gingersnap III!
You didn't know I am powered by pure spite, did you? 11 large eggs 2 feet above the curtain. I'd like to see your coward do that anon. Now face my blast.
It's after midnight, and I'm sitting here in my office, just screaming about eggs. My neighbors have to hate me.
Superman saves the day. Nerd. Nerd. Wait, is that? No. Clark Kent? Did he seriously write an article about himself?
Batman is the greatest detective that ever lived. I mean, I figured it out.
Emails just aren't safe. We should hide state secrets deep in the story parts of recipe blogs.
You laugh, but this was the plot of Full Metal Alchemist.
Excuse me?
I mean, it kind of was.
Monterey Bay Aquarium.
I was like them once. I like how one of the most prestigious and respected marine institutions on the planet posted this with zero context. Yeah, this is carcinization. It's gonna happen to all of us one day. We're all gonna turn into crab sounds. These are the sounds of crabs that used to be people. Crab sounds. 300-year-old Chinese abacus ring was used during the Qing dynasty to help traders. Source: 18th century Chinese teenager voice.
Ah, and teachers said we wouldn't have a calculator with us wherever we go. A garbage man ran out of the bushes in front of my car, which is, it's fine because I'm used to deer on that road and was already driving carefully, but I'm so used to deer that instead of like watching the truck to see if he was crossing again, I watched the bushes he'd come from in case there were like 1 to 2 smaller, frailer garbage men following him, I guess. Oh. Me, looking for whoever the asked you. Doing my due diligence over here. Are you over there? You're not over there? Are you over here? You're not over here? Well then who the asked you? Last year, I was depressed. This year, I am even more depressed. That's called growth.
Peter Parker in the 2002 movie is f***ing incredible. He gets bitten by a jacked red and blue spider, and he doesn't say, "Hey, someone should take me to the hospital, mayhaps." He just goes home. Then the bite swells to the size of a jawbreaker, but he's like, "Nah, I just need a nap." Then he wakes up the next day and discovers that he doesn't need his glasses anymore, and he has a six-pack. Does he flip his entire No! He says,
Cool.
iconic. 2002, Peter Parker had no health insurance.
Oh no!
Anyone else has like the inability to form habits? Like normal people, they repeat something daily for a couple weeks and it sticks. They might miss a day here or there, but the overall habit is formed. Me? I can push myself to do the same task daily for 8 months, forget one day, and it's gone. I realized 3 weeks later that I've not done it a single time since.
ADHD mood. Either people with ADHD need to stop being so relatable, or I need to go to the doctor. Very relatable, especially with like people's names. You could know someone for years. I could know someone for a decade, but then suddenly I need to say their name and I'm like, person. I feel bad for teachers because I distinctly remember my mom bursting into tears once when she was grading papers and she was just mumbling, "They're so god dang stupid," over and over. Every time I read this, I laugh a little harder. Oh no. I think your mom was my teacher. What is this? My underwear. A gusset for ants? My dad PayPals me $20 every exam season for Red Bull and Snickers because he swears by a trick he used to do in college where he would chug a Red Bull and eat a Snickers in the exam hall before every single one of his exams, and he did well on all of them. Legitimately swears to this day that it works and makes me do it. The first time that I tried it, I also knocked that exam out of the flippin' park. It would only take 2 more years for either of us to figure out that we both had low blood pressure, and what all that caffeine and sugar was making us experience was known as normal blood pressure, allowing us to concentrate better. My dad still swears that it was the Red Bull and Snickers and not the medical equivalent of using the wrong equation to get the right answer.
I'm having feelings about the Uffington White Horse again. So essentially, there's this cool horse drawn into the hills in England made out of chalk, and it's like 3,000 years old. People carved trenches 3,000 years ago, filled them with chalk in the shape of a horse, but what's interesting is that if you fail to maintain the horse by adding new chalk regularly, it will disappear. For 3,000 years, we've been filling in chalk in this horse so it won't disappear.
Why? Wait, does that horse have whiskers? Are you sure you're maintaining a horse? What if it's a cat? My ability to attract misfortune is so bad that I genuinely worry about stuff like accidentally rear-ending a guy who turns out to be a wizard who's already having a really bad day and getting my entire bloodline cursed over it. Oh, wait a minute. How to find out if one of your ancestors off a wizard. I mean, that's how, if you have to search out the answer. Oh no, you already have it. Not to get too deep on Maine, but did anyone else have such deeply rooted issues with their self-worth for so long that they thought as a kid or teen that their only redeeming feature was being low maintenance? And now as an adult, you give yourself guilt pangs asking for anything more than the barest minimum in virtually any relationship, because asking for things might negate your only good quality, which is just doesn't ask for things. You don't believe you can be liked, so you settle for being useful. Oh, I am being targeted today. Sun Tzu is so f***ing funny to me because for his time, he was legitimately a brilliant tactician. But a bunch of his insight is stuff like, if you think you might lose, avoid doing that. Being outnumbered is bad generally. And consider lying. Use fire if you get a chance. Most people would really hate getting set on fire. A crow tried to go in our classroom and he has a pen! Yes, hello. I'm here to learn geometries. That crow is more prepared than some of my students. You've all just like completely skipped over the possibility that this crow has seen people using pens in this room, found one, and is trying to return it. There's been videos of crows picking up sweet wrappers and stuff and placing them in the bins after seeing humans put their litter in bins. I really do believe that this crow is trying to return the pen, and that is adorable as heck. Crows are thought to be self-aware by some scientists. It's perfectly possible the crow wants to return the pen to humans, knowing it belongs to humans. Corvids, who knows? Another cool crow deal. Once, when trying to assess if crows could reach, reason, and use tools, scientists had two crows who didn't know each other each take a wire from a table. One was hooked and one was straight, and they try to grab meat from a bottle with it. The crows could each see each other, though they had separate bottles. Only the straight wire worked for this, so they hypothesized that if the crows could reason, the second trial would have the two crows fighting over the straight wire. The second trial started, and to the surprise of the scientists, the two crows went for the bent wire. One held it down, and the other unbent it. They both got meat out of their bottles. They came to a peaceful solution without verbal communication. Crows are probably smarter than we are.
They still poop all over the place and eat garbage.
Okay, but so do we. Cool facts about crows. Number 1, crows understand the concept of gifts. Number 2, crows remember who has been kind to them and to tell other crows about nice humans. Number 3, crows are the only other animal known to make tools in order to make another tool. Number 4, crows have been proven to have a sense of self. Number 5, crows have regional dialects and accents. Number 6, crows regularly visit their parents after leaving the nest. Crows and ravens are adorable, and y'all better be nice to them out there. They're super cool, and just do it. Be nice. Till the war game, the Campaign for North Africa, is famous for its absurd depth and complexity, where campaigns take an estimated 1,500 hours to complete, and Italian troops require more water per turn than other troops in order to boil their ration pasta. Bringing this to family board game night from now on. Don't forget the size of it, too. What? I like the implication that some or all of the players are waiting for so long to take their turn that they're playing Monopoly to wait. One of the pieces of technology you can research is gas caps, because those affect the rate at which unused fuel is passively lost due to evaporation during periods of higher temperatures. Why is it complex? Richard, the man who made the Campaign for North Africa, the game's publisher, said, "We don't know if it's balanced or not. It's gonna take 7 years to play." And I said, you know what? If someone tells you it's unbalanced, tell them, we think it's your fault. Play it again. 1,500 hours. No. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that was our dive back into Tumblr, a subreddit we haven't visited in flippin' ages, in so long. I hope you liked it. I don't know if this is going to be for everyone, if everyone's going to dive into this one and watch it, but I hope you do. Thank you so much for being patient with me and not forgetting that I exist just because I was sick and then I took a few days off because I wanted to sleep. I really look forward to reading all of your comments on this video. I had a lot of fun with this one and it was really silly, and honestly, if a lot of you like it, I'll probably cover it again in the future. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, we'll see you in the next one, where we take it one topic at a time. Roll that outro. Oh, what's that? You've stayed for the secret outro? I've noticed recently, I think, that like every time I've sung in a video, it's just been cut out. So this time I'm going to sing as the secret outro. Are you ready? Let's